Chosen ones, the enemy's fixation on the unhealed version of you is relentless. You know, the version of you that you demolished and buried. The version of you that you currently use as a tool of what not to do or allow to pick out of the dark shadows. The version of you that the Most High loved, cherished, and protected when you lack doing so yourself. You see, they are fixated on the old version of you because they still live in that realm. They haven't evolved from the clutches of the enemy. And that's why they want to keep you locked in a dark box of misery and despair because they reside there. Your resilience is unmatched. The enemy targets those that were released from the entrapment of the enemy grasp. And yes, you are a target and unfortunately will always be a target. The enemy will continuously attempt to pull you backwards. However, you are divinely protected. Spiritual obedience and fear of the Most High is what keeps you grounded. So don't focus on the naysayers and their fictional tales. They must make up fictional tales because they are projecting how they feel about themselves. And see, when they see your growth, they despise it because your current presence dispels the fictional tales they said about you. Your presence dispels their lies. Your presence alone defines the Most High's mercy and grace He placed upon your life. Don't allow the disgruntled, wicked spirits to reflect or define who you truly are and who you truly were, even when you were unhealed. They are fixated on the unhealed version of you because that's the version of you that had an open door policy. The door is closed, sealed, and divinely secured. They are no longer welcome. You cannot allow anyone to have a key to your divine space. The Most High has removed all things that were not aligned with you. The door was open for the enemy to walk in and wreak havoc and sabotage you on your path. That was the enemy's intentions. It gave the ones that were fixated on the unhealed version of you to have a front row seat of what they thought was your downfall. When you evolved into the healed divine version of you, their invitation was denied. That is why they're fixated on bringing up the unhealed version of you and adding fictional tales to your story. They created damaging fictional tales upon you so that you appear to be the wicked one. Their unsolicited disdain for you invokes them to create false narratives about you. The unhealed version of you appeared to be an easy target at the time because your guards were down. The malicious, wicked agenda was to break you down and destroy you before you knew who you truly divinely are. However, what they did not expect was that you were divinely chosen by the Most High. The Most High knew their wicked agendas and allowed some of their plans to prevail, but only for the betterment of you. They were sadly mistaken when they saw your rise from the pits of defeat, and they thought that was going to be the downfall of you. They were sadly mistaken when they saw that you excelled with the limitations that they placed on you. And I said this before. They saw your potential. The Most High allowed them to see a glare of what you divinely carry. That is why their attacks were so viciously persistent. Your divine presence dispels all lies said about you. So, don't pay attention to any of it. Your divine attention is solely based on living and breathing in a divine space. You are focused on evolving in silence, keeping your eyes on your divine prize. So, while they're fixated on the old unhealed version of you, you are moving beyond the expectations that you probably even had on yourself. You are creating unlimited possibilities to progress and succeed at all areas of your life. You are no longer living in the space that they reside in. So who cares what they say about you? Who cares what false narratives they try to place on you? Your divine presence dispels everything that is not befitting of you. Their fixation only clarifies the greatness of you. You are on their minds for a reason. So you must be doing something right for their continuous attacks. The enemy attacks those that he cannot touch. Y'all be blessed.